Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana is coming down again, back into my red target area that we had down here that indicates the area in which the whole correction here could be finished. Yeah, we talked about the target area already back in November. It was reached, and I told you a few times that down here the correction could now be finished because it has done what it needs to do in the correction. As we moved higher here into the wave 4 target area, which was also an expected move, it is now turning around, yeah, and making even lower lows. So my primary expectation remained throughout this whole wave 4 move that we're coming down once more in a wave 5. Is this already the wave 5? To be honest, I can't tell you. I think the probabilities for that are fairly high, given that we have dropped below this ascending trend line. But what we could see here, I mean, you can probably interpret some sort of a weird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse into this, and this would now be an ABC. But I don't think it is a clear impulse. I don't like the structure, to be fair. That structure pretty much is very similar to what we saw here in this wave 2 move to the upside, yeah. So for me, this is a 3-wave move and not bullish yet. Yeah, I said previously that possibly we could see a 5-wave move emerge from here, but it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, and it hasn't happened. So at the moment, it's currently invalidating here some bullish scenarios that were possible here. We did come up into the target area. I said the next resistance was 128, didn't even get there. And in this scenario, the $140 or even $142 were all possible. So Solana had the possibility to move much higher here in a wave 4 scenario. For example, Ethereum did move up all the way to the top of that target area. It did really get close to invalidating the wave 4. Solana didn't. Solana didn't even get halfway into the wave 4 here. My primary expectation remained that we're coming down once more, and I think we might be seeing it now on the weekend. There are apparently rumors about an emergency Fed meeting on Monday. Things like these can, of course, accelerate something that is already playing out, and this could have been the catalyst now for this final wave 5 move. It's too early now. We don't really have a confirmation anyway before we break below $82. That's unfortunately how it plays out, how it is. But the thing is, everybody, again, who missed the lows in the last few weeks, who missed my buy orders on Discord for channel members or anything, has now another possibility to go in at an attractive price. Now, that is not, I don't mean that as financial advice. This is only what I think and how I see the chart, because it's just fact that these were prices lows at around $82. We're getting really close again there now, and everybody who doesn't have yet a foot in the door here and who wants to go in and who missed the buy orders or just missed going in at the low just has another possibility now, yeah, and everybody needs to decide that for themselves. But for me, these are attractive prices now. I know what's going to happen when we go all the way up to $300, $400. Then people are going to ask, is it too late to go in? And to be fair, probably it will be, but now is the time, to be honest. It all depends on time horizon anyway. Yeah, if someone bought at 200 and the price in the next wave up goes to 600, 650, then, you know, it probably doesn't make a huge, you know, it's still good, isn't it? Still a 3x or something. But at the moment, yeah, at the moment we are seeing here another price drop, making lower lows. And I do expect that primarily, as I said in the videos before, to continue. I think the possibility here that Solana is building an impulse, it's not looking good for it. I think it's just getting more unlikely, especially as we dropped out of the target area again, the wave 4 area, and moving back into this red zone. And I think Solana is one of the first that's actually moving back into the house down here, yeah. So it's all going in line with expectations, and only if the correction is finished, then we can move to new all-time highs. Seems like we need another leg down at the moment, yeah, not for sure, but it seems like it, pretty much in line with my primary expectations. Expect a slowing down of the downtrend now, because in the 1 hour chart we got getting oversold again. So that is something to point out, but that's only on the 1 hour and the 4 hour chart, okay? So expect a bit of a slowing down of the downtrend now. On the daily though, there is still room for further downside, and especially on the higher time frames as well. For example, here on the weekly chart, there is room for further downside, and also on the 4-day chart, there is room for further downside. so as the RSI is not in the oversold area yet. But the Solana chart is performing quite weak compared to some other cryptos. Ethereum is moving much stronger at the moment. Even Bitcoin I think is moving a bit stronger than Solana. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana has really been crushed a bit on this wave down, but again, the next wave up in a wave 3, which should normally be a rocket start, we should, from somewhere in this area here, that's actually sitting between $55, so I would expect at the lowest price, the lowest possible price in this scenario for me, imminently is $55. You could also extend it down to 30. I find that fairly unrealistic now. It's a possibility, but at the moment I'll go with this and would expect the price to hit certainly the previous low once more, 82, but more likely probably even the 55 if Bitcoin really does its 40% sell off, what I would still primarily see as very likely. That is still my primary scenario, especially as it played out with Bitcoin. What I said yesterday, that I said that we need to see a decision now. Either Bitcoin stays above 42.8 and then a move up gets much more likely, or if Bitcoin drops below 42.8, and that was actually meant for the 50-day moving average yesterday, that was still higher back then. If Bitcoin now drops below that level, then we are having a first indication that we're actually rolling over here, and that happened. Bitcoin still below the 50-day moving average, and that also affects most altcoins now. All right, hopefully you liked the update about Solana. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And as always, if you really like the content, maybe consider to join as a channel member. There you can get access to the Discord server with lots of additional content. You can get access to the live chat on Telegram, and you can get access to a weekly live stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.